It's impolite to talk about money. That was a common refrain growing up. But it's important that families discuss finances. For all intents and purposes, that's what we are, the St. John's family. From time to time, families have to decide whether to get that 85-inch television or a new set of tires. And while we are exceptionally fortunate to have an endowment that, generally speaking, meets our basic needs, it's directly tied to the market, which means next year will most likely be a downward draw. Regardless of where that ultimately lands, I'm certain this next chapter we're starting is going to be exceptional, and that's not hyperbole. Consider, Rob was here barely 6 months before COVID hit. Then there was the fire, then the protests, then an actual wall around our church. It finally feels like we're getting to a point where we can get out from behind that wall, actual or metaphorical, and take substantial moves forward. For the first time in years, we have a full-time music director. For the first time in years, we have a full complement of clergy, not to mention Will, who is amazing and has been with us for all the challenges of the past 2 years. New pledges, increased pledges, and budgeting enabled us to snag Brent, Sarah, and Sean. Having spoken with each of them, I know they're as excited as I am for the future. Each has ideas and programs they would like to get off the ground. And what really helps programs is planning. And that's what pledges accomplish. It's great to have generous gifts when they come in, but it's impractical to plan around such gifts. St. John's means something to everyone here. I'm not exaggerating when I call this a home. I was baptized here by Debbie's dad. Mom was in the vestry. Grandma was a church school teacher. My brother's wedding was here. My dad's funeral was here. He's in the columbarium. And in about 6 weeks, I'm getting married here. I remember making the decision to pledge separate and apart from my family. And honestly, as a 20-something, the rationalization was, I can spend a little less going out on a Friday or a Saturday and turn that into my weekly pledge. Since then, the rationalization has changed. I listen to the sermons, see the programs, hear the music, and experience the outreach that my pledge supports. And it's been easy to, in my own budget, give a little more for St. John's and all that entails. And I'm hoping you can do the same, be that $10 a week or $1,000 a week. St. John's needs each pledge. Each helps us plan for the future, and here's another quick plug. St. John's online portal, Realm, is actually very easy to use to both give and as a church directory, which I find really helpful. Go check it out. Every family needs a home, and this one is ours. Whether you've been here for 4 weeks or 40 years or more, I hope we can all give a little more for our home.